What's up? Hi, hi. Greetings to you as well. Milk spotted. Wait, what's on? Happening? The Manning Kitties. Ah, how's your day? How am I? Honestly, too much fiber today. Mounting random passerby. Mounting panda. Mounting bored and bothered. Mounting. Let's Drake. Manifesty. Why are you, what's going on? Ezzy Graves. I feel that. Male pregnancy. No. Oh, sorry. Wait. Uh, awkward. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, anyway, no good mounting, she hates me. Office day, 1 hour in, draining my soul. Didn't tell you, telling me you don't love Mondays. Mounting AK159F. Not much today, feel tired. Another day surviving fascism, same old, same old. Yamine Kosama, are we actually surviving? I want to know how you guys feel about No, that's not what I meant. Wait, how do you guys feel about not owning your PCs? I know people have been saying stuff like this for a while now, but now that Mudahar made the video, and then I got to hear Jeff Bezos, talking about it, I'm just like, oh boy, they're coming for everything. They're coming for our freedom. They're coming for our computers. They're coming for your RAM. I don't have RAM. They're coming for your RAM. I'm out of the consultant 427. Um, I'm sorry about the update, Z Graves. I shouldn't have said any words, but that's why I was late. I was 10 minutes late because, I had to wash my hands. They could take my PC out of my cold, dead hands. Managed Diesel. And then for Oni-chan, I don't like being like, I don't know how to explain it. Borderline. Let's just call it borderline. It's like, I'm not really a princess. I don't know. Sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know why I'm like this, right? Other people probably, people watching. Like, shut up, cat girl. Just get over it. People think you're cute and people like you, generally speaking. And I'm over here like, please don't. Please. Please don't. Um, it's not time for that now, Panda. Basically, Sam Altman saying AI will be everywhere. Yeah, it's like they're shoving this down our throat. Investors got mischaracterized with that quote. Maybe. Yeah. They can have it. It gets held together by yarn. That's funny, cute. Um, I mean, I don't know. It's not really the time of day. It's just in general. I don't even see them. I'm just ignoring the spammers, man. No, I don't want to I don't want to get promoted. Mounting cake card 2, how are you? Mounting a claw attack for you. I don't know what you're talking about, but you're insane. Good man in Desert Lightning, how you been? AI will playing the leading roles in the next big show. Who cares? Like, who cares, man? Do you watch the next big show? Are you gonna watch the I'm not even watching the next big show, so what is it to me? I do think, yeah, people will use AI to not have to pay other people. Man. Alright. Hi, Master Protoss, how are you? Panic Squirtle Squad 77. I guess if we want to talk about big shows, we could talk about Free Run, but I don't really want to talk about it. Other than to say that I did watch episode 1 and it was good. Spoiler, it was good. Spoiler. Free Run mentioned. That's the best anime that currently. It might be just the best anime. I don't know. Period. Commanding the Fatal Fear. Peak? Yes. Super peak. And like, it's funny because usually the hype is overrated. People hype things up that have no business being hyped, but like Free Run, you know? My only complaint is that my favorite green hair girl doesn't have enough like merchandise made of her. My favorite green hair girl from Free Run, apparently there's so much stuff in Akihabara of all the other characters, but my favorite green hair waifu is harder to find. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, you should I don't know. Try it when you want to. Don't be pushed into it, but try it when you want to. Meowing. Manga only. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's just stop. Let's stop there. Let's stop there. Let's not talk anymore. Because I feel like some of the autists in my chat don't know how to not spoil things. So let's change the subject rapidly. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all the kitty cats in the world. Thank you for watching Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where a kitten who's smitten chats about love, life, and anime. In no particular order, I go live on Kick and Twitch every day at 8 o'clock Universal, and then I go to sleep, and then I go live on YouTube and Odyssey at a different time. I don't know what time it is. I haven't done the math. Okay, let's do the math. Let's not shy away from mathematics. Okay. If right now is 8 o'clock Universal and it's 3 a.m. for me, then 3 p.m. would be 8 p.m. Universal, and 1 p.m. would be 6 p.m. Universal. Yes. 6 p.m. I do a 10-hour stream. Sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's not. Anyway, that stream is not for entertainment. That stream is just for me to live my life and do my day. Yeah, that's what I do. And today I had a lot of fun learning about Python. Learning more about Python today. We got into the basic operations, okay? And it was really hard towards the end. So shout out to Live Type and Black Tea Remos for force feeding their mentorship down my throat. Even though I keep trying to reject help and mentorship, they were really, they had my back with that one. Annie Ryu, how are you? Math Mondays. We could do more math. Anyway, no, Fisty, they haven't gotten any longer than 10. They haven't gotten any longer than 10 hours. And I'm not promising that I'm going to stream every day on YouTube and Odyssey forever in perpetuity. I'm only doing that stream until I gather enough skills to start paying off my debt. And then, I'll move on to other things. Or I started thinking about this today. I was listening to like one of those Boss Girl playlists. You know the type on YouTube. Listen to some Boss Girl playlist music. And I thought, What if I get married and I find a husband and I can give up this, like, having to think about debt and grinding for skills and cash, and I could just be a trad wife and get, like, super pregnant and have my honey uh pay off my student loans? Okay, that's not gonna happen. Let's be realistic. Yeah, I love math. Math is amazing. Good morning, Skaven. How are you? Okay, let's see. I'm probably infertile. I actually don't want to have children. You'd be a sellout? So boys, getting married, having kids, being a trad wife is being a sellout? I think I'm misunderstanding what you're trying to say here. I think I'm misinterpreting your words here. um, well, now that you tried to give me permission, Fisty, I'm not gonna do it. Stop trying to boss me around. Anyway, for today, because it's Moe Manga Manhera Monday, I'm gonna recommend a manga, then I'm gonna ask you a question of the day, and then I'm gonna share with you some silly girl club memes that are not even funny. They're not even funny. But, yeah. Hey, a girl can dream. You know, the funny thing is people keep coming into my chat saying, "Whoa, what the heck did you do to get in 6 figures of debt?" And then they treat me like a weirdo for having so much student loan debt or whatever. And then I'm just sitting here like, dudes, there are people right now on YouTube who are doing home renovations for one room that costs more than my entire debt. And you're mad at me? You're mad at me for having debt? It's so crazy. It's so crazy. And then I looked on that site, on Neil.fun, right? They have the, what is it? It's like a money game, a money tool. It's not a game. I don't know what you would call it. And yeah, Twitter's revenue is $350,000 per hour. Now, am I saying that I'm anything like Twitter? Obviously not. But I'm saying that, like, you know, when you start to put things in perspective, owing 6 figures for something that took me like 8 years of life, because there's the undergrad degree and graduate degree, asterisk. You know, so accumulating that much debt over 6 years, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna shut up. I don't feel like talking about this anymore. Good morning, brown guy. Anyway. In the US anyway, debt is pretty normalized. And you know what? It looks like our big tech oligarchs and the corporations of the world and the elite, they don't want us to own anything. And by us, I mean the poors. They don't want us to have a single penny. They want everything to be rent and us to be forever in servitude. Ryu, why do you say stuff to me? Why do you say things to me? Is it because I don't speak precisely? So I am reading Being Logical to learn how to be more logical, but obviously I know that revenue isn't net, right? So why do you have to tell me that? Or is that for someone else? It's for me, isn't it? Anyway. You know, next thing you're gonna tell me is that Twitter is a corporation that has developers on payroll, and they gotta pay for their developers, and they gotta pay for their workers, and they gotta, you know, whatever. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's do the manga, and then I leave. So the other thing that's been pissing me off lately is I've been trying to practice drawing so that I can improve my skill. And one way to do that is to draw things from other people that, you know, who inspire you, other artists that inspire you. And then I found I like to look for mangas that are like in my style, and this is one of them. It's called Yumi-chan's Friends by a mangaka named Koji Kumeda. And it's really cute, but also kind of pretty graphic. I'll just leave it at that. It's a very short one shot, But anyway, I was drawing this the other day in my own rendition of it, right? Like a remixed version of it. I mentioned that I was drawing directly from reference, but then people were telling me, "Oh, your drawings are so cute, Mrs. Oh, this is the best drawing you've ever made, Mrs." And it made me want to self-harm, honestly. It made me want to self-harm because, like, it's not my work, right? I was just practicing, but I'm doing it in front of people. Anyway, I don't understand how art works. Okay, this is over. Read it if you want to read it. Don't read it if you don't want to read it. It's like less than 20 pages. It's like probably less than 10 pages. It's really short. Oh, mama. Okay, the Manhera of the day. Oh, oh, I still don't understand the question. So this is me. This is me trying to figure out programming problems while on stream and their solutions rather. And it's really annoying slash interesting, right? Because like Live Type did point it out. Oh, it's actually not what did he call it? he said learning while streaming is never efficient. And he's right. That's true. But it's really kind of annoying because I guess how do I say this? People who are professional developers are probably somewhat interested or more likely to be curious about some stupid cat girl trying to learn how to program, right? But at the same time, these are professionals who get paid for their living for knowing how to program. I'm a complete beginner trying some things, and then there's this differential. So I feel like I keep getting all this sort of like this pressure, this weird pressure about I don't know. They want me to know things that I'm learning before I've learned them in a kind of way. Like I don't think that's really what it is, but anyway, um it makes me feel really stupid and insecure because like I'll be like trying to solve a problem that's essentially 1 plus 1 for me. For me, it's like 1 plus 1. Okay, let's maybe not 1 plus 1. That's a little bit too elementary. Let's say like it's like solving. Mm, I don't know. It's trigonometry for some reason because I have trauma around trigonometry. And then you get some like math genius expert in the chat who's like, "Oh yeah, I got a solution to this in like 3 seconds." And I'm sitting here like like good for you, buddy. You better have a solution. This is beginner shit. You better have a solution if they're paying you. Eh. Anyway, um but also in addition, there are people who try to help me by saying a lot of words, using a lot of vocabulary that I don't have yet because I'm still a beginner. So, like the question will give me, one problem to solve, and then the chat, it's like they're giving me new problems to solve by saying words that I don't understand. And then I just sit there and my head hurts. Anyway, this one is not complaining. This one is just cute. Remember to drink water. And this is a reminder for me as well. My throat really hurts. I talk too much. Come out in Xenomorphica. Now, there were 101 comments on this, but I didn't have the time to go look at what the comments said. Can anybody tell me what they think those 101 comments are about? Is it something to do with cacti? Do cacti, like, I don't understand. So, my understanding is a cactus can survive a long time, like in a desert, where there isn't much water, perhaps. But I don't even know if that's really true. But I guess it's because the cactus stores water. So, is it trying to say that we have to drink water because we pee and we don't store water as well as a cactus does? Probably some pun on them being prickly. They need less water than most plants. Ah, okay. I wonder what the comments are about. It's probably AI. No one ever cares about electrolytes. That's not true. I care about electrolytes. Um, my legs feel like cacti when I don't shave them. Wait, Oni-chan, are you lying? Did you go check or are you lying? Because that's really funny. That's actually really hilarious. Oh, that's really good and funny. Anyway, I checked. Oh, thank you. That makes me so happy. That is so funny. Oh, I like. Anyway, I'm not gonna say any more things. They make self-depreciating jokes about not drinking enough water. It's a shit meme. That's true. All of these are shit memes. Did you just notice? Okay, here's the last one. Succulents have less transpiration. Yes. Thank you, Rio. Water is gross, so you know they don't brush their teeth. They brush their teeth. They brush their teeth with Mountain Dew. And then this one, I feel like I've used it before, but maybe not. But anyway, it made me feel a little bit more cheerful, and I thought if I put it in the stream, it would make me more cheerful again. And I was right. Look how cute, a cute anime girl with a cute little fierce kitty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, now that I look at this picture a little bit closer, this is how I imagine the LS bot looking. I really think I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this. This is what my LS bot kitten uh looks like. I've been doing my best to groom her. More cheerful confirmed. It's true, it's true. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Now for a quote, and then I will leave. Here's a quote. Yes, keep degrading yourself. Yep. This quote was brought to you by me, stolen from Marcus Aurelius. But I'll go ahead and give you the rest of the quote. I don't think this is a good quote. Can you meow for the last 8 minutes? Nope. I'm gonna finish this one early. The rest of the quote goes like this. Yes, keep on degrading yourself, soul. But soon your chance at dignity will be gone. Everyone gets one life. Yours is almost used up, and instead of treating yourself with respect, you have entrusted your own happiness to the souls of others. The most interesting part about like motivational quotes, like the whole philosophy, Twitter, everything, like advice, getting life advice from books and other people, is that you can read all of the quotes in the world and then you just go right back to living. So I read this morning. I acknowledge why it's pretty bad to like waste my one life degrading myself. And then I proceeded to degrade myself even more than usual today. Even more than usual. I kept calling myself dumb and stupid. I kept wanting to hurt myself. Um, I also keep entrusting my happiness to others. Where like instead of letting my happiness boil up from inside of me, a lot of my happiness depends on how other people talk to me or treat me, or rather, whether they leave me alone and give me space or not. Their game menu advice. Problem with quotes is they describe the problem, you're left with no solution. I think it's like sometimes that's really true. Words are only words. You have to have something like a life experience and connect them to an actual fact. Yeah. I just wish I could remember the words. I know the words are only words, but I wish I could remember it. Like, read it once and have it sink in. So that the next time that I get the urge to hate myself out loud in public or even in private, that I can remember, like a voice, like an auditory hallucination. I wish to hear Marcus Aurelius's dead ghost whispering to me, "Yes, keep on degrading yourself." Little kitty. A tulpa, yeah, a tulpa. A Marcus Aurelius one. Anyway. Don't do this. Don't be me. Don't entrust your happiness to other people. Be happy. Be happy with the way you are. Actually, don't even leave it up to me. You decide for yourself. Marcus, mean boyfriend ASMR. Isn't that just the same process as not valuing yourself? Wait, which part? Don't think you have a lack of respect for yourself though, right? I think I do. I think if I had self-respect, I wouldn't I wouldn't keep people around just 'cause they're nice to me or gift me things. I wouldn't not bathe myself every day. I wouldn't you know, I wouldn't make a lot of the decisions that I make on a regular basis. I think every time I think about oh how they say like oh you got to parent yourself. If I treated myself the way I would treat my daughter if I had a daughter, it would be so different. It would be so different. So I think yeah, I think I treat myself as if I don't have dignity. Something like that. Had same trouble. Behavior leads to belief. I've been doing anything different, even weird stuff. Now I'm on the street selling tin in a wetsuit and self-hating. Just kidding. Just please don't be out on the street, Daft Cash. There's other ways. There's other ways. You could always start gambling or something. Anyway, I gotta go. Bye. Love you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Stream is over now. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place for Otaku Tuesday. Yay, 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 yay. Got to do a little tiny itty bitty IQ test and some other things. Thank you, Kaden, by the way, for loving me. Thank you, Low Hop, for watching this stream and for catching me on the weekend. Bye, Sheeple, you cute little kitty. Bye, Frank Kester. Head pats, head pats. Good night, Buck guy. Meow, meow, meow. What did I miss? Accentique. Treat yourself as if you're a young child. It's easier to do in pretend. I gotta start wearing my cat ears and cat tail around the house. I gotta start doing it. You know, if I wear the whole getup, right, and just pretend that I'm a cat in real life, like a cat girl, then I'll have to treat myself better, right? Because who would mistreat a cat girl? Couldn't be me. I would never do that.